Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for June 12th. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, June 12th, 1778, Philip Livingston died. He was a delegate for New York to the Continental Congress from 1775 to 1778. He signed the Declaration of Independence. Also, on this day in 1924, George Herbert Walker Bush, who became the 41st President of the United States, serving from 1989 to 1993, was born in Milton, Massachusetts. In 1980, he became Vice President when Ronald Reagan became President. As president, Bush faced a changing world as the Cold War with the Soviet Union ended after 40 bitter years and the Soviet Union ceased to exist. His greatest test as president came when Iraqi President Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait and then threatened to move into Saudi Arabia. Bush brought the United Nations, the U.S. people, and Congress and troops from several countries together to defeat the Iraqis in a battle called Desert Storm. Bush lost his bid for re-election to William Clinton in 1992. And on this day in 1939, the National Baseball Hall of Fame was opened in Cooperstown, New York. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word Everest. Now, we all know that Mount Everest is the highest point on Earth, right? Well, Mount Everest was named after the surveyor Sir George Everest, who was the first person to measure the mountain. It was not until Sir George Everest finished his work that Mount Everest was considered the highest point on land. The people of Nepal, where Mount Everest is located, often refer to the majestic peak as Sargamatha, which means goddess of the sky.
Extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest gliding mammal in the world? The answer is the giant flying squirrels, which live in Asia. These gliding mammals grow up to be 3.6 feet long, or 1.1 meter. The longest glide ever recorded was 1,475 feet long, or 450 meters. That's the same as flying over 4 football fields in a single leap. Giant flying squirrels glide from tree to tree using the skin membranes on the sides of their bodies. The skin membranes act like little parachutes, allowing them to catch the air and travel great distances.
Health tips.
When you're about to go swimming in the ocean, ask the lifeguard if there are any jellyfish or Portuguese man-of-wars in the water. These marine animals are nearly clear and can be hard to see as you swim along. They can often be found floating near the shore. If you swim into them, you could get stung, and that really hurts. It can even blister your skin. So be careful and find a jellyfish-free area to splash and swim in. And if you do get stung, tell an adult as soon as possible. We all know that cars cause air pollution, right? In fact, in the United States, exhaust from cars is one of the leading causes of air pollution. One way to cut down on the amount of pollution that your car makes is to use cruise control when you're driving on the highway. If your parent presses the cruise control button when the car is moving, the car will stay at the same speed. Cars use more gas when they slow down and speed up, so cruise control helps your car use less gas and make less pollution. So the next time you're driving on the highway with your mom or dad, ask them to save gas and the planet by using cruise control. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.